Yo, what's good on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And I'll be doing a full gameplay breakdown explaining how you guys can get your first tactical nuke the easiest way possible here in Modern Warfare. Now, we're going to be looking at a gameplay that I went 101-1 with a nuke, and I'm explaining how you guys can read the minimap, how you guys can predict the spawns, how you guys can rotate properly, how you guys can put yourself in the best possible situations, and how you guys can position yourself accordingly on the map so you guys can stay alive longer, build up a kill streak, and finally get yourself your first tactical nuke. I really do hope this video does help you guys out. If you guys want to see any more best class setups, best settings, tips and tricks, or any more gameplay breakdowns where I break down and analyze my gameplay, or potentially break down and analyze your gameplay to help you guys improve, make sure you guys absolutely smash like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. With all being said, let's go ahead and get right into the tactical nuke breakdown. Alright, so whenever I'm spawning in on the A side of Arcloft Peak headquarters, I'm always going to be pushing this left hand side of the map and taking control of this box head glitch. Taking control of this box head glitch is incredibly important because it's going to set the tone of the entire game. You can get map control very early on and build a kill streak incredibly quickly, setting the pace of the game. Now, whenever you guys are trying to go for your first tactical nuke or trying to increase your KD ratio, you're going to want to make sure that all the odds are in your favor and the game is playing at your preferred pace. That's something that I feel a lot of players do not pick up on or understand how to do, and I'm going ahead and breaking that down in depth and in detail in this video. Now, you guys can see here, after I took control of that box head glitch, I decided to overextend and push to their building right in front of the headquarters. Now, the reason I did this is because I knew as soon as I took control of that box head glitch, I was going to be able to take out a couple of unsuspecting enemies that are going to be running to that door, pretty much trying to take control of the headquarters, as I obviously did. Now, since I was actually starting to get rushed out and I saw that my teammates were starting to spawn in on the opposite side of the map, I quickly picked up and realized that the enemy team's spawn has flipped, considering the fact that we destroyed the headquarters. Now, what does this mean? This means you have to prepare for the next hill. Now, a lot of you guys might be asking, how can I prepare for the next hill if I potentially don't know where the enemies are going to be spawning at or where the next hill is going to be? I'm going to go ahead and explain right now. Wherever your teammates are, that's where your enemies aren't. Now, whenever the headquarters is destroyed, that means the enemy team has captured it and you guys are destroying it. You need to sit in a position where you know you're not going to be shot from behind and wait for the next hill to spawn in at, so you guys can prepare yourself for the next rotation and begin taking enemies out as they are trying to converge on the hill. That is what I did this entire gameplay, and it works flawlessly. Now, you guys can see here, the second headquarters location is going to be on their side of the map, back by the windmill area. So what am I doing right now? I'm taking enemies out as they are trying to get to the hill. You guys can see here on the advanced UAV that they're spawning in on the trenches area, and they're also spawning in on this building that is directly in front of me, which I'm going to be converging on right now. This is what is called preparing for the hill and rotating properly with a purpose. Now, right here, you guys can see that there are pretty much no teammates alive on my team. I'm one of the few players alive. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go ahead and try to Rambo the hill and save it. I'm going to sit back and start picking enemies off and waiting for where the next headquarters is going to be located at. Now, this is what is going to be a common sense read in headquarters. Considering the fact that the hill is on this side of the map, where could the next possible hill be? On the complete opposite side of the map. So what I'm going to do right now is actually begin to rotate and prepare for the next hill, which I'm doing right now. I see that my teammates are spawning in on me, so the hill is obviously going to be on the opposite side of the map, but unfortunately that is where their team is going to be spawning at. So I decided to go ahead and push through mid-map right here. Whatever the hill is actually going to be on the A side of the Arcloft Peak spawn, pretty much right to the right hand side of the barn as I'm looking at right now. You want to make sure you guys are pushing this building right here because you're going to be able to take out a lot of enemies as they are trying to converge on the hill. As you guys can see here, I am doing that right now flawlessly. Now, using the Ram 7 is a good idea and a good weapon of choice on Arcloft Peak. Now, I don't like this weapon to be used as a run and gun rifle. I like it because it's incredibly accurate. It has a fast fire rate, which in turn gives it a fast time to kill, ironically making it a fantastic weapon of choice to use on Arcloft Peak. You can obviously run the M4 or the Growl if you want to, but for this gameplay, I decided to go ahead and use the Ram 7. You guys can see here that the headquarters has been captured. So what am I going to do? I'm going to sit back and prepare for the next hill. I'm not going to run in there and try to destroy it. There's absolutely no reason to do so. Reason number one is my teammates are going to be spawning in consistently and in waves. Their team is not. So there's no reason to go in that hill and potentially get taken out by somebody that's in a corner or get taken out by a claymore or maybe two Bettys stacked up on top of each other, which honestly can happen quite frequently in headquarters. This is what you guys can probably call camping, but literally, I'm waiting for the next hill to show up so I can have an idea of where the enemy team is going to be spawning in at, so I am not going to be getting shot from behind. Now, considering the fact that that hill was to the right of the barn and my teammates all got taken out, you guys can see here that their team is actually spawning in exactly where they spawned in previously before the headquarters was capped because my teammates were all by the trenches area. So I'm seriously just going to sit in this building, start to build up a streak, and pick these guys off as they're trying to converge on the next headquarters position, which is ironically on the other side of the map again. This is called, like I said, reading the hills and preparing for the next rotation. Now right here, I'm about to get my tactical nuke. I'm pretty much playing smart, and there we go. I secured the nuke, just going ahead and taking enemies out as they're going ahead and converging on the hill. And something you guys also need to pick up on, if you guys completely wipe out a headquarters hill and the new hill spawns across the map, there is absolutely no reason to rush and get into that hill. Your teammates are going to be capping it because they're going to be spawning in the hill. That's just how headquarters works on this game, and you can use it to your favor. You can manipulate the system in order to go ahead and get your tactical nuke. Now right here, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can position myself to start taking these guys out as they're trying to converge on the hill to destroy it, because that's where you're going to be getting a lot of your kills, especially if you guys are playing headquarters. Again, I'm starting to rotate by the trenches area to take these guys out before or as soon as they destroy the hill. You guys can see here, I'm taking out a lot of players from behind in this nuke gameplay because I am rotating and shooting people from behind, and I'm, like I said, preparing for the next rotation. Again, look, the hill is on the complete opposite side of the map. Again, it's kind of like a running simulator, but at the same time, you can use this to your advantage, and this is literally only works on Arcloft Peak. You can kind of do it on Euphrates Bridge, but realistically, the map is too big, and there's too many areas to camp on Euphrates Bridge that you guys could be taken out, you know, from an area that you might least expect. But literally, you can continuously rotate from the same two positions consistently and take players out. You guys can see I've rotated from this building in trenches, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, maybe going ahead and getting into that two-story building, you know, by their A spawn. But hey, that's all you really have to do on this map in order to build up a streak. Now right here, I had the nuke and I just started to try to just get a little bit more aggressive. I didn't really care if I died because, you know, I had the nuke already secured. It didn't really matter to me if I died. So I decided to go ahead and push into their headquarters area, and now our headquarters area, to start taking these guys out. As you guys can see here, they're all spawning in around me, and I get taken out. That's something that you guys can do if you guys already have your nukes, or maybe if you're 1 or 2 kills off, realistically, if you guys want to. But if you guys are trying to go ahead and build up a streak properly, I recommend you guys still considering building and waiting for the next hill rotation and not just running and gunning like I did right there. But I didn't really care because I already had that nuke. Now, as you guys can see here, again, I'm trying to build up my streak. I'm trying to figure out exactly where these guys are going to be spawning in at And again, look where the hill is on the complete opposite side of the map. Arcloth Peak is incredibly, and I mean incredibly, easy to pick up on and read, and that's exactly why I'm making this video for you guys, because this map is so consistent with the hills. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's almost like, you know, clockwork how these hills work out on this map. Now you guys can see I'm actually in the trenches area again. I'm trying to converge on this hill to stop them from capping it. Hopefully help my teammates, you know, to cap the hill. But I'm actually not going into the hill at all. There's absolutely no reason for me to go into the hill right now because I already have the tactical nuke. I already have the win secured. So the only thing to do now is to either A, go for more kills, or B, go for a double tactical nuke, which I'm, you know, attempting to do right now. Now here, there was a guy all the way in the back of the trench area. I went ahead and took him out. And right here, I'm trying to converge on middle map to potentially take enemies out as they're trying to get to the new hill. As you guys can see here, I am doing that right now, just taking these guys out. I got incredibly lucky there that I turned around at the absolute best time, and I took that guy out with the riot shield. Now right here, what I'm doing is overextending. I'm trying to do a full wrap. I actually heard that guy jump down, so I went ahead and took him out there. Now, realistically, what I could have done here is I could have just pushed through middle map earlier on. I potentially probably would have gotten a little bit more kills in this game if I did that, but realistically, it doesn't matter. You guys can see here that these guys are starting to push through mid map. I get my advanced UAV, and again, now they're starting to spawn in on the trench area like clockwork. It's literally back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's literally how Arcloth Peak works. Now, again, I'm trying to take these guys out as they're trying to converge on the hill or potentially converge on the new hill. Look where it is again, on the complete opposite side of the map. Guys, it literally works like clockwork. Now, right here, again, I'm on a very, very fast streak here. I was potentially trying to go for a double nuke, but unfortunately, I did run out of time. Rotations were not working in my favor. If they continuously spawn in, maybe on the trenches or, again, back behind the hill, the original hill that we just destroyed, I potentially could have gotten the nuke. But, you know, it is what it is. I decided to go ahead, like I said, and try to push behind this barn building because right now I knew that I was close to the double, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rush it and try to get in there. Now my support helo absolutely saved my life right there. You guys can see that they're spawning in behind the barn again. They actually destroyed the headquarters, which captured the headquarters, realistically allowed me to get more kills, so I'm not gonna be complaining about that. Again, I'm pushing in behind the hill. Unfortunately, I have it capped, so they're not going to be spawning in here consistently. So I'm just going to be waiting for my teammates to spawn and trying to destroy the hill and to kind of figure out exactly where these guys are going to be spawning in at. Now, right here, I actually kind of made a mistake. What I should have done, and I kind of went ahead and went against my first rule, is I actually went and tried to help my team destroy the hill. I should have transition and prepared for the next hill. That was my mistake, and that's honestly probably what costed me the double nuke. Now right here again, I'm pushing through the trenches area, the left hand side area of the map, try to get to their side of the spawn to try to pick as many of them off as they are rotating to the hill. Now you guys can see here their team is going to be spawning in kind of by the trench area. Now I take this guy out here, take out another guy as he's trying to crouch walk. He was actually waiting on me right there, so I got incredibly lucky that I was able to take that guy out. I pop my dead silence, and again, I'm trying to rotate by the graveyard area, which is going to be directly to my right. I go up on top of this building here, and I'm trying to take out as many of them as possible before either we capture the headquarters or they capture the headquarters. I pretty much think right now the game is chalked. I should not have called the nuke in, but you know, it really doesn't matter because ironically, my team wasn't even in the hill. So right here, I'm trying to take these guys out. I'm on a 24 right now. I'm on a 25. I'm on a 26. I could have probably got the double, but, you know, I called the nuke in. Got a 27 with the Betty, but hey, you know, that's pretty much the game right there. Pretty much played this Arcloth Peak headquarters game flawlessly. I went 101-1, flawless nuke. So let me know down in the comment section if this video does help you guys out. I really do hope this video does help you guys. I want to kind of break down Arcloth Peak headquarters so you guys understand how to play this map in its full entirety. Like I said, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys absolutely Smash like button, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Deuces. Thank you guys for the absolutely incredible support you guys have been showing on both YouTube and Twitch. To show further appreciation and to help out fellow content creators and streamers, I'll be going ahead and giving away 2 brand new Elgato HD60 Pros once we hit 1,000 Twitch Prime subscribers on Twitch. The Elgato HD60 Pro is exactly what I use to create and show content to you guys. Now, this giveaway begins on May 15th and ends on June 30th. The winners will be announced on live stream on June 30th at 10 p.m. Central Time. Here's how you guys can enter. So go to the Google search bar and type in twitch.tv/earsxbl. It's going to bring up my Twitch channel. Go ahead and follow me over on Twitch. You guys know when I'm live and when I'm going to be going ahead and announcing the winners. Now, to actually enter the giveaway, click this subscribe button and go down to the free subscription with Twitch Prime. If you do not have Amazon Prime and still want to enter into the giveaway, you can subscribe with a Tier 1 subscription. That's going to be worth 1 entry into the giveaway. A Tier 2 subscription is going to be worth 2 entries into the giveaway. And a Tier 3 subscription is going to be worth 3 entries into the giveaway. I thought this would be a great way to give back to the community and try to help out as many people that are trying to become YouTubers or live streamers. With all being said, good luck to everybody that does enter into the giveaway, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Doses.